Hey guys, Jamie Francis here for Francis Brothers Films. Friday is still sort of up in the air of what I want to put on this channel. So far I have Monday to Thursday. Monday is a new Nimpods podcast with me and Dan. Tuesday is sort of like a tip or tutorial Tuesday. Wednesday will be the day we drop the new vlog, so a weekly vlog. Thursday we have the we go back to our archives because we've been making movies for basically since like 2000 consistently. But Friday is kind of up in the air, and what I was thinking is I've kind of wanted to do this for a while, is sort of have a kind of like a shout out thing, but I didn't want to make it just like a cheesy, hey, like here, shout it out. Like a real video where I kind of go through like why I'm doing it. Basically, that's what I'm gonna do. So episode 1, I don't know if this might change into something else, who knows. Episode 1 is gonna be the podcast called Making Movies is Hard. This is a podcast I've been listening to for probably close to a year, maybe more, I'm not too sure, I always lose track of time. It is an awesome podcast. It is run, the podcasters, the hosts, I guess, are Timothy Plain and Ulrich Brissell. Ulrich and Tim are in California, in the San Francisco area, and they do this podcast. They've done it for a number of years now. I believe they're on year 3, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it's a really good podcast, really chill guys. They're not, they don't come off like that pretentious kind of filmmaker thing. They're just sort of, they even stated in their kind of like opening mantra as just two filmmakers trying to figure out for themselves. They built a really cool community, actually just started a community on Facebook based around the podcast, and it's already one of my favorite groups I'm a part of. It's fairly new, but it's it's like a tight knit, just a bunch of people trying to figure it out for themselves. It's been really good and super informative. So like I really highly recommend joining that, but also highly recommend, and this kind of what this video is for, is to subscribe to the podcast. It's on iTunes and all the regular podcasts. It's growing in popularity, and there's a reason for that, because they put together a really good podcast, and it's less preachy and more just kind of figuring stuff out, and that's what I love. And I just love the community too it's created, just people trying to figure shit out, right? Tim and Ulrich are very skilled filmmakers in their own right. Tim just he had a fairly kind of ambitious short that he created, kind of like it's called The Spirit Machine. It's kind of an old, I think it was a Thomas Edison invention, so it sort of has like a basis in like an actual something that he was rumored to build. I think it was Thomas Edison, I'm not too sure, I'm sorry if I screwed that up. But it's sort of like a thing that talked to spirits. It's a really good short, and Ulrich has made a couple shorts, some really cool, creepy stuff. One I really like is Brother. It's really quite a twist ending, and it kind of goes for the jugular, literally. I like that one a lot. He also made a fairly well-known short called Strange Things. Overall, it's a great little short. Check out the Facebook group, and I just highly recommend the podcast. Check it out. Making Movies is Hard. Check it out on iTunes, and thanks for watching. I'm Jamie from Francis Brothers Films. Make sure you subscribe to our channel too. That would help us out a lot, and hopefully help you out a lot. Get some value out of this channel. Again, we're trying to bring a lot of content to you, and hopefully it's of value to you guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time.